The very moment that I met you, I had more reservations about you.
Hi, TD Bob here. Today we're going to visit the HUAY KAEW Waterfall. It's a seasonal waterfall, so sometimes people, I've disturbed the hounds of Siam. I don't know if I'm safe. I see at least 5 of them. I see 6. Time. This is a little vendor set of shacks and an information booth. We're here early because I'd rather you see the scenery than a bunch of tourists. Although this is early in the rainy season and the flow from the river is restricted. It's a small drainage to start with, and in the summer, or excuse me, during the dry season, it's frequently completely dry, and you can walk all the way up and down the river. Now, if you cross the river directly on the other side, there's a walkway that leads you up the side of the south side of the river. It's got some nice views. And it's a good hike. And then down at the bottom here, there's a restaurant in the far left that has a view of the lower waterfall. I've seen some TripAdvisor comments about this area, where people were very disappointed when they came out here in the middle of the dry season and there was no water. But this river is on the east face of Doi Sutip Mountain, and it's just not a big drainage. It rained pretty good day before yesterday. And I had hoped that there would be a lot of flow up here, but as you can see, it's running, but it's not running that hard. I'm going to walk around the right side because that's the best way to get up here a little closer and let you see what is involved with this particular attraction. As you can see, there's a decent pathway the entire way in. Now I guess if you got out here right after a big rain, this would really be impressive. It's nice as it is, of course, no complaints. I have to be very careful because I have a pair of tennis shoes that are made by a company whose initials are NB, and they are frighteningly slick on a wet surface. And although it might be entirely entertaining for me to fall down again, for some folks, I would not be among their number. And I know this camera is supposed to be waterproof, but I'm on the crossover bridge. This place is covered up with butterflies at a different time of the season, but as you can see, the flowers are starting to show some color, and there'll be butterflies on them before long. There's a butterfly farm out in May Rim I keep intending to visit. However, I have not made it. But this is a nice place. You can come hiking. You can play in the water. There's no admission. And it's just a case of you got to make sure. It starts raining usually in May. And usually continues through September. During that period, this is a waterfall, but possibly from about, maybe early February until the rain starts, this could be completely dry. On several occasions when I've been here, I have seen Buddhist monks down in this crack between those two large rocks with a campfire cooking. And as you may have noted, there are no handrails. The walkway is above the area where the mist wets the walkway. Now this is the walkway I referred to earlier. You can go up to another pretty good sized waterfall upstream from here, where Highway 104, which goes to the top of the mountain and to Wat Doi Suthep. If you take that walkway in about a quarter to a half a mile, you come back out on the highway that you came into the HUAY KAEW complex zone. If you continue on, you cross the road again a couple of miles up and can walk down the side of the road if you're hiking all the way. Hopefully that sign is okay. And there's that big restaurant down there below the lower falls. And people do a lot of sunbathing and picnicking on these rocks on a hot summer day. Now when the water goes over that last drop down there in line with the lowest deck on the restaurant, it drops about 3 or 4 meters. And when the water is really up, it's very impressive. Uh-oh, he knows he's on camera. I see I'm being watched. There's a doggy up here checking me out.